Hi everyone. China's influence on US elections is a topic of significant concern and debate, particularly as tensions between the two countries have increased in recent years. It is believed that in this US election, China will play a major role. So in that way, China can influence US elections? Let's look at different ways in which China is believed to be trying to influence US elections. Number 1. Social media manipulation. China has been accused of using social media platforms to spread disinformation, propaganda, and narratives that favor its interests. These campaigns often aim to influence public opinion on key issues such as US-China relations, trade, and international policy, thereby indirectly affecting voters' perceptions and decisions. China is believed to engage in targeted disinformation campaigns aimed at specific communities within the US, particularly those of Chinese descent or other Asian American groups. These efforts may aim to sway these communities' opinions on issues relevant to China, such as US foreign policy toward Taiwan or Hong Kong. Number 2. Cyber-espionage and hacking. There have been concerns that China could attempt to hack into US election infrastructure, including voter databases, to sow discord or undermine confidence in the electoral process. While there has been no definitive public evidence of successful attempts, the potential threat is taken seriously by US intelligence agencies. Chinese hackers have been accused of targeting the campaigns of US politicians, stealing sensitive information and potentially using it to influence the outcome of elections. By compromising campaign data, China could gain leverage over candidates or release damaging information at critical moments. Number 3. Economic leverage. China's economic policies and trade decisions can influence US elections by impacting key industries and voter sentiments, particularly in regions dependent on trade with China. For example, China's response to US tariffs or trade policies can be timed to influence voter behavior, especially in swing states where economic issues are paramount. China has deep economic ties with many US businesses and industries. There is concern that China could exert pressure on these entities to support or oppose certain candidates or policies that align with Beijing's interests. This could be done through direct or indirect financial influence, lobbying efforts, or by leveraging access to the Chinese market. Number 4. Influence operations through academia and think tanks. China is known to fund academic programs, research institutions, and think tanks in the US. These relationships can be used to promote narratives favorable to China and to shape policy discussions. By influencing thought leaders and experts, China indirectly impacts the broader political discourse, including during election seasons. Chinese government-affiliated entities may attempt to influence US academics and institutions to shape public opinion or policy in ways that favor China. This can include influencing curricula, research agendas, or public statements made by scholars, which can, in turn, affect the broader political environment during elections. Number 5. Lobbying and political contributions. While foreign governments are prohibited from directly contributing to US political campaigns, China can influence elections indirectly through lobbying efforts and by supporting businesses, organizations, or individuals that align with its interests. These efforts can shape policy positions and candidate platforms. Influencing public figures. China may attempt to influence public figures, including politicians, celebrities, or business leaders, to take positions that are favorable to Beijing. These figures can then use their platforms to influence voters during elections. Number 6. Exploiting social and political divisions. China might seek to exploit existing social and political divisions in the US by amplifying divisive issues, such as racial tensions, immigration, or economic inequality. By doing so, China could attempt to weaken US democracy by deepening polarization, making it more difficult for the country to present a united front against external challenges. To conclude, China's influence on US elections is multidimensional, involving disinformation, cyber activities, economic leverage, and strategic influence through academia and lobbying. While the full extent and effectiveness of these efforts are difficult to quantify, they represent a significant concern for US national security and the integrity of its electoral processes. US intelligence agencies and policymakers continue to monitor and address these potential threats to safeguard democracy. Well, what do you think? Please comment your thoughts. If you enjoy such interesting videos, do like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching.